There's a new study I saw. This was just published. You see the date right there, published online June 30th, 2021. It's at JAMA. This will be in my newsletter. Please read it, print it, and give it to all your school districts, okay? Bongino.com/newsletters, how you access my newsletter. It's right there in the notes, right there. You can't miss the link. Print this up. Headline: Experimental assessment of carbon dioxide content in inhaled air with or without face masks in healthy children. So you don't want your kids inhaling a lot of carbon dioxide. We breathe in oxygen. We breathe out carbon dioxide. So what are the key takeaways from this report about masking your kids despite them being at very low risk of dying from coronavirus? Let's do again. Censorship test time. Let's read the actual science and watch this thing get banned from ScrewTube because they're communists. Quote from the report. Most of the complaints reported by children can be understood as the consequences of elevated carbon dioxide levels in inhaled air when they have a face diaper on. I do that in there. Quote, back to the piece. This is because of dead space volume of the masks, which collects exhaled carbon dioxide quickly after a short time. This carbon dioxide mixes with fresh air and elevates the carbon dioxide content of inhaled air under the mask. This was more pronounced in this study for younger children. This leads in turn to impairments attributable to hypercapnia. A recent review concluded there was ample evidence for adverse effects of wearing such masks. We suggest that decision makers weigh the hard evidence produced by these experimental measurements accordingly, which suggests that children should not be forced to wear face masks. Ding, 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 ding. Go to my newsletter, print that, hand that out at your next school board meeting, and ask the scientists on the school board. I'm laughing because they're not scientists. They can barely read themselves, many of these liberal school board members. I want you to hand them that, and I want you to have them get on the record refuting that science because they say they're about the science, right? That's science. That's JAMA. It's not the Journal of the American DanBongino.com Conservative Articles Association. It's a Journal of the American Medical Association.